Yes. Yeah, that's qua. What's qua? Duck. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I just decided to record a video, the first video for the prenatal care series. I wanted to record. I wanted to record a video, but before that video, I wanted to kind of explain why I am doing this, why I even announced my pregnancy, especially with the kind of background I have. You know, as Africans, let me not say Africans because I know people will come at me. Let me just say, with the kind of background I had, um, things like pregnancy, you do not tell people about it until it's showing, or if it's even possible, you don't tell people till you have the baby. Okay. And if they know it, fine, but it's not something you go about telling people. So let me fix this, the focus of this thing. I don't know why it's just. So today I just said before I do the videos, I should just tell you guys why I decided to do this. I'm just folding Isabel's, I'm trying to stuff her diaper, and she seemed to be really playing on her own this morning. So I'm like, hey, let me just get in and record these videos. Seriously, I do not know how people get time to do these things. It's really tough. Yeah. So these are Isabel's diapers, and we've not been using them for some time now because they needed to be stripped. They had this smell. It was because of the washing routine. The washing routine is kind of daunting to me, but I like the fact that I do not have to buy these every time. Do you see what I'm doing now? I'm getting away from why I'm recording this video and talking about something else. I do that all the time. I guess it's loneliness. You just want to talk to people. Anyway, thanks for listening. But yeah, let's get back to, so why did I announce my thing? So with regards to Isabel's pregnancy, I had that silence culture. It's something that I myself believed in, okay? So I'm not judging anyone if they do that. You guys will have to forgive me because this recording and all that, I'm not perfect yet. Okay, so I think it's better now. So yeah, I myself believe in that silence culture, you know, like things like this, you have to keep it to yourself. It's something that, and there are valid reasons why someone would do that or someone would believe in that. Some of the reasons were the fact that, you know, we believe that witches or evil spirits will try to not let you have your baby, or will try to, you know, cause issues if you tell everyone you don't know who you are talking to. Okay, those were one of the reasons. And why now I'm not following that is because I have grown so much in my work with God, and I realized that as a person who has been saved from darkness and brought into the light, that there's no curse or there's no evil spirit that can alter my destiny. The only thing Satan has is my mind. Like, he doesn't even know what he can't even get into my thoughts. Like, it's only what I try to say or try to do, the things that, like, he can only use what I am doing against me, but he doesn't have anything on me. So I try to release myself. I try to get away from that because it's not really true that somebody can do that to you as a child of God. Does it happen? Yes. I grew up in that system. I've seen a lot of I don't know what it should be called, whether is it juju or worshipping of lesser gods, and I know that they do have influence and power, but their power is not greater than the power of the creator. All right, So that's one of the things that I debunk. Another thing is, I also believed in this one so much that if something good is happening and you tell people, then it stops, or something comes in. I guess it connects to the same thing. Also, I realized these things are all is it mysticism, or things that don't really have real basis as a Christian. So I had to kind of start getting away from them. But I guess the real thing is what it causes, like the consequence. That is what makes me to say, hey, this thing, I mean, the positives as to why you should do it already have been, that part has been covered for me by God. But then the what it actually brings about, okay, what the silence culture brings about is you not getting knowledge that you need to get. You know, pregnancy now is a scary thing, a mystery thing that you keep to yourself. You don't know what is happening, and I feel like we don't even share information. We don't help each other because you can even ask someone about, hey, how far are you? How are you feeling? Like, why are you asking me how far am I? I know it's not just an African thing, but I believe it's more in Africa. I know even here there are people who don't want you to ask them about how far they are. So, with Isabel, how it affected me, I was already having, I don't know if there's anything called post wedding depression. I was already going through a lot. I don't know, I was just not myself. And just when I was getting better, we fell pregnant. I wanted a baby, like as soon as I got married, I wanted a baby. And then Chris convinced me that, actually it's not a good idea. You are coming to America. This is your chance to, go for your career and all that. And I'm like, it sounds good. So we altered everything and we gave ourselves like 2 to 3 years. I could write my CPA exams and get a good job. And once you are in the workplace for some time, you can now get pregnant and get a good maternity leave. The maternity leave here sucks though. I think it's the same in Ghana. Yeah, I know people in Canada and UK, they get like a year or so. I want that. So well, yeah. So we had all that planned, figured out, but before getting married, we knew nothing about prevention and all that. I just read quickly about, knowing your fertile period, but it wasn't an extensive study. So we thought that, okay, this is your fertile period, which it was. But one thing we did not read is the fact that the sperm can stay in the body for up to 5 days or whatever. So on our honeymoon, we thought it was a honeymoon somewhere between after we got married, after our wedding, like a honeymoon, that period we thought was a safe period. And yeah, we had everything going on, and then Isabel came through. So the wedding stress that I was going through was still there. And then with Isabel and the whole thing, and the fact that Chris has already pumped me up about this career thing, I was a little bit down. And then the hormones is one thing that people think that women make up. I mean, people who have not read, or ignorant people, actually some women think that it's not a thing, but it's real. But those things that are happening to you, the hormones are part of it. So I was like crazy. This thing affected us so much. It affected our marriage. Like right now we sit and we chat and we see a big difference between this pregnancy and that pregnancy, and we couldn't talk to anyone about it. I'm sure somebody was out there who was ready to listen and help, but I had that silence culture thing in me. Don't tell anyone. This is normal. Everybody goes through it. Have you ever heard anybody saying, "Hey, this is about their pregnancy"? My sisters are not like somebody who will crush you when you tell them stuff, but I couldn't even tell them. I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell anyone. We didn't tell anyone what we were going through, but this thing was affecting us so much. There were times that I had said I didn't want this baby anymore. I said, Lord, I didn't want this baby. This was a mistake. And the a lot of things were happening to us, and I went through it. But I don't think I was supposed to go through it. At that time, I didn't know it was depression. I didn't know, oh, this happens to your body. Oh, this happens to you. I didn't know all those things. Right now, I know. So I feel like, hey, for me, I believe, and I think the Bible encourages us in that as well, that the trials that we go through, one of the reasons is for us to be able to help others when they go through it. So I'm like, this silence culture, this thing of keep things to yourself when they are happening, I don't know people's reasons for it, but my reasons are not valid. The negative impact is more than actually there's no positives for me. There's no positives. So I'm a person who likes to chat. I'm a person who likes to talk about stuff. So it was like I was dying. And it was really hard. I remember the first people who knew about my pregnancy were internet people. Because then they don't know me, because I really wanted to tell somebody, and they were really encouraging. I read some things there like, oh, but when you are reading stuff on the internet, people you've never seen, you still feel like, ugh, they don't really know what I'm going through. These are not real people. It helps when you are like, oh, Doreen went through this. I know Doreen. That's one reason why I'm doing this, because I feel like if somebody I spoke to somebody I knew for real. So whatever I'm going to share about the prenatal care, I don't think it's something that is not on the internet already. There are things on the internet, there are things that people probably already know. But I feel like if my friend sees me sharing this, then they know that, oh, these things happen. I feel like if you know someone who has gone through something, it helps. It helps a lot. If you know someone who is recommending something like, oh, this book is good, you can read it, I know her, it helps better than just hearing it over the news. And that's one of the reasons I'm doing this. So that is all. And I just want you to know, of course, the pregnancy announcement thing is also about the drama. I'm just a dramatic person, I think, but not crazy dramatic. My feet is still on the ground, and I let the Lord. I hear when I'm going out of hand, because people are watching, people are learning, people are picking up stuff, and you don't want people to be focused on something that is going to lead them to distraction. So in all my being dramatic and saying, hey, let's do this, let's do that, I think about that as well. The world is burdening us so much. The things of the world are so burdening, so that you are not able to focus on the noble stuff. So I don't want to add another burden to people's life. I don't want to do that. So yeah, trust me, I'm not gonna be coming here and be selling some stuff to you that you don't need. So subscribe, and I'm a beginner at this video stuff and whatever. If you are a creative person and very good at these things, you'll be really irritated like, what a video, this picture is so bad, this video is so bad. But please bear with me, I'm learning. One day I'm going to be having all those animation and all that. Plus I have a baby, like I'm stealing our time right now in doing this, but it's a good stealing because I'm helping somebody out there. So thanks for watching, and take care. Please subscribe, and this video per se, you don't have to share it. I don't think I'm saying anything, I don't know, but other videos you should share about prenatal care. So I think I'm going to record the next video. Isabel is so quiet, I don't know, but she's watching something on TV, colors and numbers. But I don't like it when she's just so quiet and her eyes are just, I prefer when she's interacting or something. So I just try to I know I don't like peace. She's giving me some peace and I'm like, no, she's too quiet. But yeah, that will be all. I'm going to be talking and talking as if I have somebody in front of me. It's loneliness, you all. I change poop for a living, so sometimes I need people to talk to. Bye.